Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Sony recently announced a6500's its successor to the great legendary a6300, which took a lot of things to a whole new level in various perspectives. So that thing is being carried out and improved even further with this a6500, priced at $1,400. I think it's a fair bit of amount spending on such a complete package you are getting with Alpha series. And the first point I would like to mention is that it has got the 5-axis inbuilt stabilizer, in-camera stabilizer. That's really great thing. So the videographers will seriously consider this camera for a lot of stuff. And you have got the touch screen introduced so that you can pull focus. That's quite a nice thing. So there's the 24 megapixel with 425 autofocus points. That's the face detect autofocus at 425 different points. That's a really big deal, and it basically covers your entire frame, giving you room and flexibility to cover entire frame and get the right shots at right time. So that's gonna be a really nice and compelling package. And the battery life is rated at 350 shots per charge, which is quite okay comparing the size what it offers. And hopefully there would be no overheating issues like its predecessor. So a lot of consumers had to face a lot of problems with the a6300s because the reviews had to suggest something and you got in the hands something else. So hopefully that's resolved now. We have got the 11 frames per second continuous shooting, which is really great thing, and buffer is still extended. I don't think someone would use 300 shots frames per second buffer rate, which is really hell a lot of buffer to fill up. But then you get the flexibility to increase the time and the speed you get with 300 frames per second. That's the buffer rate. Then you have the full HD at 120 frames per second, so no more 720p 120, but full HD offers you 120 frames per second, which is really nice. And you also have the different codecs as the options. If you don't want to capture 100 megabits per second and consume the SD card a lot, you got the 50 megabits per second as well. Then there is a 4K internally recording, like I said, with 100 megabits per second. What's cool about it is it reads from the 6K downsampled. That means it is going to overlap the images 2 times, so giving you really great sharp results at 4K. Then imagine the 1080p video footage. Wow. So, and you also get the 10 customizable buttons all across the camera body. Imagine its compactness and 10 customizable buttons right at your fingertips. That is a big deal. But then I hope the Sony has basically resolved the menu system. It's a tedious menu system that you got to work unless you get hold of it. It's really hard to work with the Sony menu systems. Otherwise it really is a great feature set of camera. So that's basically what you guys think. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that the high ISO performance is also really improved with the introduction of the LSI processor, which basically lets 2 different lights from 2 different paths, so giving you the better image at high ISO performance. So hopefully I get hands on with this camera soon. So till then, what do you guys think of this camera? Are you really gonna consider upgrading from your old a6300 to this 6500, or are you considering the other brands? Like the Panasonic is really coming up with its compact mirrorless cameras like the G85, which is also a compelling package, I feel. So if you are considering seriously about these cameras, I think you should check out these 2 cameras right now for the price range and decide on different factors like the body, how your hand would work on that body. So it should be comfortable for you to use for longer periods of time. So I think these 2 cameras are really great for any work that you can imagine of. So yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed watching this video. Please do subscribe, because I'm gonna do a comparison between G85 and this a6500. More videos to come. So hopefully you'll stay tuned. Until then, bye bye.